Yes, we gonna do it to him. We gonna do it to him, guys.
Before getting signed to TSM, it was a lot of
Hands wait.
I didn't really know what I wanted or what I wanted to do. You know, I was streaming, but I only had a limited time to stream because I remember when I first streamed, I'd be in my room and I'd be loud, and then my mom came up to me and she's like, "What are you doing in here?" You know?
Oh my God, my mom used to do that to me all the time. Thank you, Jivo YouTube for subbing. Thank you, Twitter to your boy Default. Thank you, the 7 months K Master. Thank you, Janice.
Growing up,
Hams reminds me of someone, but I
at a young
can't
age. My dad was
put my finger on
17
him.
and my mom was 16. So of course things happened. They ended up splitting up, and then I moved in with my mom, and I grew up with my mom for a long time.
Daryl was always a little bit on the shorter side. We called him Sweetie for a while because he had a little.
Here, $10. Let me scoop some soup. Bro, have it.
Let me scoop some soup.
This dude's mom, deadass, he's always been on the shorter side. I thought she was gonna say something like he's always been really into video games or like independent or like he's always been a funny guy. She goes, he's always been kind of short. What the? Mom!
Little body and a big head.
How savage is his mother?
He probably doesn't remember that. And then one of the games that was out at the time was called Bonks. So the character in the game would go around hitting things with his head. So that was definitely Daryl.
I know his
I
name
went through a
was
lot of
Daryl,
different
actually.
sports, but my first sport ever was soccer, and I remember my first ever game. Keep in mind there was no goalkeepers because we were so young. First game,
But we
7
can still
goals.
do that.
So yeah, I was very quick, very fast, and I fell in love with soccer from a very young age, and
Glad
I
you are
played it
feeling better, Pokey.
for a very long
Hope
time.
you have
I
a
got pretty
wonderful
good.
stream.
Thank you, Omni for gaming. Thank you, Taze Gamer for subbing. Thank you, Real Colgate. Thank you, Minu Zorio. Thank you, Guden Warrior. Thank you for Bebe for the 17 months. Appreciate you all.
And then my high school year,
I love
a
Hamlinz.
guy slide tackled my ankle and pretty much
What do you
snapped
call
my
it?
ankle up. I had a severe ankle sprain.
His emotes.
And my entire ankle and leg was blue and purple. So then after that, I just kept going to relapse, sprain after sprain after sprain, and then I sprained both of my big toes too. So, yeah.
That's so sad.
Well, he always played video games from probably about the same age, about 4 or 5. He started playing
Thank you, Supreme
any video game
Toast
that you
for
could
7.
imagine.
Thank you,
He was
Streaming
the only
Noodles. Thank you,
child
Infinite Popsicle. Thank you, Hardy.
until he was
Thank
10
you,
years
Marquez.
old. So
Thank you,
he had
Claxton.
access to. We got him pretty much any game system that he wanted.
Oh man.
That's
Playing
so
video
nice.
games, I've played them.
I remember sometimes when I would want a new game, I would either have to like save up for it, or my dad would be like, "You have to bike from our home to the store, and we will bike there together, and then I'll buy it for you." So it's like either I'm saving up
First time
or I'm working
screen
out.
watcher.
Which I mean,
Thought
you
I'd
know,
say
it
hello.
just teaches you you gotta work for what you want. Thank you, Jode. I appreciate that. Hello to you too. I'm saving up to sub to you. Oh my God, stop. Let me just take my money. Take my money. Take it. Thank you, Zen Kappa, for subbing. Oh shoot, I'm not raising you guys right. This is not what I should. You know what? Whatever. Whatever. Thank you, iGiven. Thank you, Pokey, for gifting a sub to F90. That's me. That's me. That's me smiling.
I'm like, since I can remember, I mean, my first game ever was on Super Nintendo, and I was with my cousins, and we were literally in the country. In the country, blowing out the little cartridges. We were like, no, it doesn't work. Put it in, brother. My friends used to come knock on my door, and I'm like, I'm playing a video game, buddy.
His friends would come over to ask if he wanted to come outside and play, and he would tell them, "Mom, tell them no. I just want to stay and play video games." So that's what he did. He just played
Me at
video
22.
games nonstop, and
From a young age,
I'm so
I've
serious.
always been inside playing video games. Always been a gamer.
Shukran.
I've had
Mega
almost every
Turbo,
console
thank
there is out there, so.
Thank you, Given. Thank you, Linkbox. Thank you, Kimi. Thank you, Intimidator. Thank you, the Turnbits, Andrew.
So
You get 7 months,
around the
Hannah.
age of
Thank you,
8,
boy.
he started
PC for the 7
playing
months.
RuneScape. So wherever he could get his hands on a PC, he was RuneScaping, and every computer that we ever had in the house would always have RuneScape on it.
RuneScaping.
and slow my computers down. But he really loved that game, and that's just once
Minecrafting.
he started playing that, I
Fortniting.
couldn't
Oh my
get
god,
him
that's gonna
away
be my
from the
title for
computer.
today.
We were PKing this one time.
Thank you, Ledvin
and,
TV.
I think
Thank
we
you,
were
Ledvin. Thank you,
babysitting.
Oriental.
I'm pretty sure we were. And his mom had called, and he picked up the phone. He answered the phone, and then
Who
put the
does?
phone down and picked up the orange and like started talking into the orange, and then realized like he was trying to PK at the same time and talking on the phone, and he realized like, oh snap, I'm talking to an orange.
As a kid growing up, you know,
Start talking to a orange. What do you mean? There's no way. Orange. Yes, hello, Mom. Thank you, Jung Buzz. Thank you, Hill Smith. Thank you, Let Me Hook You. Thank you, the MLB fan. Thank you, Atani, for the 22 months. Really appreciate that. Merci. Thank you, Ledvin. Thank you, London. Thank you, Oriental. All right.
initially I wanted to be a fireman. Then,
that's
you know,
cute.
I just wanted to be a doctor. Then I was like, you know, I want to go into a different area in the medical field. I'll be a nurse. And that was like my last goal. But growing up, I always struggled with what I wanted to do. It was kind of
nurses.
weird because I literally did not know what I wanted to do until I was like 20. And that's when I found out about streaming.
I just destroyed these guys.
Shotgun.
All that. I think you can
Actually, I really love
Oh, baby! Let's go!
So I remember the day distinctly when Daryl came to me and told me that he wanted to stream. He said, "Mom, can I talk to you?" And I was like, "Sure."
Thank you,
Daryl
Destro
doesn't do
Doom,
that
for the
very
13
much
months.
'cause
Thank you,
he's pretty
Beast.
quiet
Stover.
into himself.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you,
And
Hill
he
Smith.
had his laptop out.
Thank you,
and
Vinay.
he was like, "Mom, this is what I want to do," and he showed me the Twitch metrics.
This dude got a mic for his mic. This man got a mic so he could put a mic on top of his mic. And you see, this is why HyperX is so great. They got both one of these mics and they can get you one of these mics. So you don't need a mic for your mic. You can just pick one. You can just pick one.
Me
Alright, I'm sorry.
the Twitch metrics. He was like, "Give me 1 year," and the tears were in his eyes, and I just knew that I've never seen him
I
that
love that
passionate
shit.
about anything in his life.
Dude,
So
I love
just
seeing
knew
people
that
do
I
it in
had
a
to
smart
support
way.
him.
Where they're like
I
with
would
their
go to work,
parents,
I was a
like, give me a
delivery
year.
driver. I
Just
used to
let
deliver
me
food for 7
give
hours,
my
come home at 1
passion a
a.m., stream
try.
from 1 a.m. to 7
while
a.m.,
I still
go to
can.
sleep for 5 hours, wake up again, and do the same thing every day. And I did that
Holy
for
shit.
5 or 6 months. And it all worked out for me because I got signed to TSM.
Damn.
Literally, I had like a month left to stream.
So when I found out he was definitely going to move to California, I just come to realize
That's
that
actually a really nice story.
I was prepared for that moment, and he was prepared for that moment because
He made it.
he came here and he has everything that he needs to be successful.
I actually watched him a little bit when he had like around 100 to 300 viewers. I remember watching him and I was like, man, this guy's editing is insane. You know, and he was the first person that really got me into editing. And I was like, wow. He was ranked
Got
1
me
for a
into
long
editing.
time and I was ranked 3 overall for solos. So me and him played against each
Pokey,
other
my
so many
fab
times.
schemer.
And
Can we play
he came in my
Fortnite
chat
together?
and he was like,
Thank you.
yo, do you have any interest in being an esports player? And you know, I'm like, yeah, that's been like my dream since I was a kid. Then he messaged me, he's like,
Aw.
yo, I really want you in TSM. And I'm like, okay. Then TSM people start hitting me up.
He goes, okay. Myth. TSM Myth tells you, I want you to be in TSM. You go, okay. Okay, smile. Okay.
Lena messaged me and I'm like, okay, what is happening? and I'm freaking out.
Sorry, some of these titles.
You in TSM, and
Sorry,
I'm like,
some of
okay.
these
Then
subtitles
TSM
are so
people start
funny.
hitting me.
Okay, then some people start having me out late and messaged me. This man said Lena. Okay, Google captions. I know you know what Lena sounds like.
Yeah, Lena messaged me, and I'm like, okay, what is happening? And I'm freaking out. Like, I'm like, you know, I had 13,000 followers when this is all
Wow.
happening, so.
What kind of bot?
I was grinding Fortnite.
Okay, wait, you can just tell this is like such a meme moment for him. But the music is the music feels so like emotional. You're just like kicking his ass off. And the music is like
I was grinding Fortnite. I mean, I put blood, sweat, and tears in that game. I was playing 14 to 15 hours a day. I used to get 20 to 30 wins. And that was really the
Holy.
first game that I put that many hours into the game. And it was really,
Thank you, Mafia, for
it
the
was a
21 months. Thank you,
grind,
Quantum,
but it
for the
definitely
5
paid
months.
off.
Thank you, Dog, for
I'm
gifting
not
us
even
up.
gonna
Thank you, music.
lie,
Thank you,
like,
boy.
when we had like campfire.
Thank you,
like, when
Default.
we had
Thank you,
campfires
Yahtzee.
back
Thank you,
in our
Dexter. Thank you,
backyard, I would,
Aiden.
like,
Thank you, Thick
grab
Boys
a
Left.
stool
Thank you for
and,
C
like,
Teddy,
look over
Jesus,
his window
and
and watch him play. It was
Aww.
just funny.
Daryl
His
was
is,
a
I think that's
huge
his butt.
inspiration to me
He's so
because like
cute.
before he even
His window, like, it's funny.
This little boy. If you're looking to get adopted, hit me up.
I never wanted to do anything about games at all. I just wanted to play them for fun. He started streaming and I just wanted to pursue it because I saw that he can make it. Why can't I?
My friends are just like, Hamlinz, your brother? No way. I'm like, they're like, you gotta be lying or something like that. I'm like, come on, bruh. All I gotta tell y'all is, I'm gonna be on the Meet TSM Hamlinz, and y'all gonna see me up there. I just saw Daryl growing more and more, and I was like, he
When your
actually
siblings want the
like
clout?
going ham. And I was just, more, and I was like, he's actually like going ham.
But the
And I was just,
yeah,
it was just
Look at him.
amazing seeing
Look at
him
his
become who he is now, and people like saying you're his brother is just cool.
That's very cute. Thank you, Evo, for the 17
When I
months.
found out the day he went
Thank you,
to
Live
TSM,
X Uncut.
I was
Thank
like,
you, Mafia.
what
Thank
in
you,
the
Quantum.
world?
Welcome back, guys.
Because I didn't even know what Fortnite was. So I was just like, I don't even know what this game is. I'm just like, okay, this man done made it to the top. I didn't even know until like last minute. The one thing he told me was, if I can make it, you can make it. So like I don't know, it just had a big impact on me in my soccer career. And I don't know, it just makes me want to work harder every day, do good in my life, you know.
That's really cute. That's so cute.
I realized how much power that I actually have, and that you know, I have to be a good role model to these kids, because you know, something as simple as kiss on the mouth, you know, if I say that and everybody starts repeating it, you know, it just shows that whatever I do, they kind of follow behind. There's so many people watching, you know, if you have 10,000 people watching you, imagine how many people are actually sad and going through depression, or just, you know, they had the worst day of their lives. And, you know, you might be the reason they feel better. So, you know, I always try to be in a good mood.
I just really want
That's so
Daryl to continue following his dream. I know that this has been his dream, you know, for a long time, just to do something that he was really passionate about. He always tells me to do what you love, and that everyone should do what they love. And that's just been an inspiration to me. And I just want him to continue to realize the impact that he can make to other people and his brothers and sisters.
Love your
and
channel.
family,
Keep up the good
friends,
work.
and
Love you.
just to realize
Thank you
that
so much,
anything
MLB
is
fan. I really
possible.
appreciate that.
It's definitely a weird feeling, you know, because back in the day, I used to stream in the shed, dude, like outside, no AC. It used to be freezing in there. I used to wear jackets every stream. And I would have a long 100-foot wire going out to the attic or going out to the shed. So it's like how you go from streaming in the shed to, you know, everybody in your family supporting you. And I just want to tell my parents specifically, you know, thank you for letting me do what I want to do. Because, you know, you could have cut it off and told me, no, there's no streaming. You know, go to school. So I'm definitely blessed that my parents were willing enough to give me a chance and they believed in my goals. And you know, tell your family you love them.
My
be a family guy,
to give me
et cetera, et cetera.
a 1 year.
You know, all that's definitely something you should be doing.
I mean, it just really overwhelms me with joy and just pride that he can actually have an impact on other people's lives and that he can be an inspiration to, like I said earlier, to my kids, to other people's kids.
Ça
And
va
I just
très
really
bien,
want
merci,
him
mon français.
to know that
Comme ci, comme ça.
the words that he uses, the way that he feels and everything definitely impacts everybody. And for him to just be able to make people laugh and smile the way that he does is just so heartwarming for me.
That's so cute.
There was definitely people in my life that told me, you know, I would tell them I wanted to be a streamer and they would kind of look at me and be like, eh. And you know.
Yeah, I used to say the same thing to people and they'd be like, you want to be a cam girl? What do you mean?
Normal people, they will listen to them and just give up on what they're doing. But that's why I always tell people, do not listen to these people. You know, if you think that's what you want to do in life, keep doing it.
I'm like, it's not that kind of online streaming. It's not like that. But actually, one of the biggest things that I took away from that video was just that it's such a good sign for me when I see people care about those that they're around, that like the people that they directly affect. Because you can be like, I want to make people's lives better all you want, but if you can't even treat like your brothers, your sisters, your siblings, your family nice, then the math doesn't add up. But for like his own brothers to say that like he really inspires them, puppy hands, that's really cute. That's really cute. Anywho's, y'all really wanted me to watch that, so I watched.